Howdy. Today we're going to be looking at the Okina Prime. New melee weapon. It's a dual size. They look pretty badass if you ask me. Just like what Raphael the Ninja Turtle has. Pretty epic. The only size in the entire game. They count as dual daggers, so they take dual dagger stances. They came out with Protea Prime today, and they're pretty cool. They're fairly decent as far as melee goes. They don't have anything really special about them other than what they look like, but they're a strong melee nonetheless. So let's get right into the build for it. So first we'll look at the stats actually. Has 30% crit chance, 2.6 crit multiplier, and 24% stats chance with very high slash rate and IPS at base, right? So 9.2, 64.4, and 110.4 for impact, puncture, and slash respectively, making a total of 184. So given the stats, it's pretty obvious it's meant to be a hybrid slash weapon. I mean, you can build it not to be that way, but that's where it will excel. So, in my opinion, spinning needle is the best of the dual dagger stances. I don't know what the multipliers on it are, to be totally honest. I just know these other stances feel horrible to use. I hate them, but spinning needle feels pretty good. So we've got condition overload since we're going to be applying lots of statuses. This gives us a bunch of damage. We get crit damage from Amalgam Organ Shatter. Actually, Amalgam Organ Shatter is worse than Organ Shatter in this case. So Organ Shatter here for crit damage, crit chance from Blood Rush, Primed Reach for range, Weeping Wounds because status chance obviously, Carnus Mandible for slash and more status, and then Viral from Vicious Frost and Virulent Scourge. We have them unranked to keep our viral weighting as low as possible so we get as much slash as we can. Something very good about dual daggers is they actually have a follow through of 0.8, so Primed Reach is very, very important here to make use of that. Our Arcane is melee retaliation because I don't know really what else to run. Duplicate wouldn't be that great here because we might end up getting orange crits with how high our crit chance goes. And I don't know. We don't want to kill our weighting by putting exposure on. Influence, we have no way of proccing. Overall, melee fortification is just the easiest to, or not, sorry, melee retaliation is just the easiest to use here. And since Protea is out and a lot of people will be using it with Protea, you get fairly high shields on her. I mean, you'll get a fairly high damage bonus with this. And I only have it ranked 3 right now, not even ranked 5. So yeah, pretty good, pretty strong. So we're going to be getting lots of slash with this. I'll go ahead and go right in and show it. We do have Naramon on just so that our combo is easier to build up and it is easier to sustain, but it's not increasing our damage as long as I don't proc anything for it. So we build up our combo here. And now we are going to do some pretty big slash procs once we get lucky with procs, that is. You can see that it does pretty good damage. And we aren't buffing it with anything else, and you can always run a melee frame to increase the damage here. You can also do a heavy attack, like Tenokai, and you can see it did some pretty hefty damage on the main guy we hit. Big damage. It's pretty good. It's not bad. I probably haven't modded it the most optimal way you can. I think Rivens might. No, actually, I think Rivens are terrible for it, right? Yeah, every weapon comes out with a 1 disposition nowadays, just to be safe for DE, so they don't release a broken weapon, with the exception of the Incarnates, of course. So that's the slash build. It's pretty good and it doesn't take much effort to use. Now we're going to show a build. Wow, I forgot to make it actually. We're going to show it with melee influence because melee influence is game breaking and a lot of people like it and use it even though a lot of people also don't like it. We're going to show it though. So we would still go Primed Reach, Condition Overload, Discipline Spare, Spinning Needle, same old, Blood Rush. Organ Shatter? Where are you? Then we would want Weeping Wounds, Viral, and Electric. So we will have Vicious Frost and Virulent Scourge ranked up, right? Nah, actually, we probably shouldn't. Where's it? Voltaic Strike. And then, since we don't want to overkill on Viral, we will still go with the unranked versions of these 2 mods making our Viral. So, Shabam and Shabam. We got damage, range, crit chance, crit damage, status, and chance, and all the statuses we need. Oh, wait. I just realized I put on the wrong freaking... I put on Volcanic Edge, not Voltaic Strike. My bad. Where's it at? Here it is. Just because melee influence is so game breaking, I'm pretty sure this is going to be much more effective. But that's because melee influence on any weapon is insanely effective. It doesn't really matter what melee it is. If you can proc melee influence, it's going to be insane. As you can see, we do some pretty hefty damage. Kind of unfortunate, since it's not even made to do this. It's not made for slash, or not slash, sorry, melee influence. It's meant to be like a slash hybrid weapon. But this is probably going to be the strongest way to use it, is with melee influence. Still though, interesting weapon. I like it. It's fun. It's cool. It's mostly that it looks cool, and we haven't gotten dual daggers in a long time. The only other dual daggers that are primed or even decent we have are Fang Prime or non-primed. I actually do like this one more. Where is it? I don't have it right now, but they look pretty sick. Is the Nefri. Nefri's pretty insane. If you want good dual daggers, I'm gonna be honest, I think Nefri is probably still a much better option because it's stupidly strong, and it also has the special combo that shoots out fireballs, and the fireballs on that combo are multiplicative with condition overload, which is insane. So those are going to be better, but Okina is still a very good melee, and if you like it, then by all means use it. It's not a bad option. That's going to be it. I don't think this is going to be a very long video. I mean, there's not much to talk about. It's a melee, slash built melee. There's already a lot of those in the game. This is just another kind of that flavor, right? Just slightly different. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, then leave a like and subscribe if you would like to, perhaps. That would be very epic. Adios.